Hey YouTube, this is the unboxing of the AntiHero Nike SB collab, but the blazer this time round. We've already done the dunk, this is the blazer. So, shall we go look? Hey YouTube, it's Mr. B from Pint of Stuff, and if you're new to this channel and you've made it this far, thank you. Well done, you've made it through probably the first 20 seconds. No, we tend to do sneaker unboxings here. Camera 2 will tell you that we also do these kind of cinematic on-foot looks. And of course, SJ on Sneaker Cam over here, we tend to do sneaker streaming Sundays on Sundays. It's 8 PM UK time, and on Pacific, that is about 12 PM. But nobody wants to hear me ramble right now. What they want to see is they want to see this unboxing of this amazing collab. So shall we do it, people? Let's grab Monsieur the Trusty Global, and we're going to speed up probably now. We're back. Goodbye, Monsieur the Trusty Global. I just want to say that this is from my friends at Slam City, one of the UK's oldest skate shops, if not the oldest skate shop, but we don't want to listen to that. Okay, so black and teal box. It's a quick strike. The details, it is a Nike SB Zoom Blazer Low quick strike. The size sneaker cam, 11.5, 11.5. 11.5. It's 11.5 US. That makes it a UK 10.5. Colorway is dark grey, dark grey. That's so dumb. And the code is AQ9941007. And so we're going to open the box. Let's look at these. Standard wood cut paper. Nothing. Ooh. Okay, these are actually right. These are nicer than what they look online. These are much nicer than what they look online. Okay, so we're gonna put that away. We're gonna get rid of the box. And I know we didn't do it in French, but I'm sorry. First initial impressions, nice. Super, super nice. Funny, I've been talking a lot about leather or suede recently. This leather, sneaker cam. Already, we've got sneaker cam coming in close. Look at the nap. Can you see the nap of the leather? All right, look like that in the toe area. Like look at it. You can practically write your name in there, Mr. B. There we go. So it's a blazer low. Apparently, these have been constructed to Grant Taylor's exact specifications. I'm not sure what that means. If it means using camera 2, if it means using the best quality leather, I think they've done it. This leather, SJ, I want to say this leather feels a little bit like the leather on the deconstructed.
I was going to say that.
It might be nicer. And that's a bold statement, that's a really bold statement, but that is so silky smooth. The other thing, just looking at the detail, there's a couple of little stars in here. Can you see that on Sneaker Cam? And so the swoosh is a kind of a grey tumbled leather. It contrasts really nicely. Like if we look here, like camera 2. If we look here, we can see this beautiful, beautiful leather, like the nap of it, it's so soft, so soft. But then you've got this what looks like tumbled leather on the swoosh. If we look around on the back, on the heel tab, SJ, come in close. So we've got here stitched on the heel tab, you've got this GT. Like the dunk, which had BA for Brian Anderson, the GT stands for Grant Taylor. It's been riding for AntiHero since I think about 2014. But what I really like is this antique gold, university gold. I apologize to the people who are really on the details of these things. University gold stitching. SJ's got me doubting myself here. Like the university gold stitching, I think it contrasts really, really well. We all know that the dunk gave us some amazing surprises on the inner sole. So we're gonna have a look now. We're gonna get in on this first shoe. We're gonna get in here. We're gonna get rid of the paper. I hate the paper on the desk. Right, oh, now there's definitely something to it, and it should be a Zoom inner sole. It doesn't want to come out. All right, let's unlace these. And I actually really like these laces as well. These are like your old school flat laces. They really are. So let's loosen these laces a little bit. Other tiny little bit of detail as well for you, camera 2, is that the tongue it's gusseted as well to really make a really nice snug fit. Pull that out a little bit there, a little bit more. Are we gonna get this inner sole? Yes, we are. We're winning. Right, okay. Okay, so not as mental as in the Dunks Camera 2. I'm going to take this, like you can see that there, you can see that Camera 1, but my friend, my lovely assistant on Sneaker Cam, she can get much more detail there. So there we go. That's the inner sole on the left shoe. Now we know from experience, we know that on the Dunks had a different inner sole, and in fact, these blazers have as well. So what we're gonna do, you can't see them yet, but I'm excited to show you, I really am. So we're gonna go put this back in here, nice. We're gonna get on the right shoe, and we're just gonna loosen the laces there ever so slightly. Really loosen that lace, just so I can get in here. People are gonna like, that's me pulling and yanking away at these tongues. Right, let's get this out. Oh, hello, I've never noticed that before. I'm gonna talk about something else. And then we've got, on the other inner sole, we've got like a crazy face, the 1.8, that's the AntiHero there, Nike SB at the top, it's a zoom heel unit. On the heel, we've got, as with the Dunk, SJ, come on, let's get in close. Zoom, 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 yep, that's too much, I know. So we've got 18, obviously the Anti-Hero thing. The thing that you can't see, that I can see on the inside, that you don't often see on the shoe, is actually within the stitching inside. Now, we're going for just some randomness. We're gonna loosen this like crazy. I'm gonna try and hold this up to the light. Can you see in there? Can you see all of that? I've never seen that on the inside of a SB before. All of that writing in there. So it's actually calling out that this is a Nike Blazer low premium A2. You've got the stitching potentially that you would see, I suppose, if you think about when they used to cut shoes in days gone by, and they really used to make them, there was like a pattern, and then they would lay it out over those wooden things. I'm not a shoemaker, I'm not sure what they're called. They'd hammer it out, but obviously they would have it on paper. This is exactly the same. And if I look in there, that's really interesting. There's a little hole that goes into the heel unit, and there's one up the front there. There's just some, like, I'm sure this isn't meant to be like a design detail, but I actually really like this, like the inside bit there. So let me put this back in, because I want to look at the tongue tab. Now, we know on the Dunk that it said Brian Anderson. The logic tells me that on this tongue tab, it's gonna say Grant Taylor. I think it does. It does. SJ, you know what I'm gonna ask you to do? Now, let's just see which one I think is embossed better with. I'm gonna go with this one first. Just about here. Shall I move it into a better light? Can you see that? It's really nice. It's just a lovely little touch again. So if we look back at the sole and the midsole, your standard Blazer sole there, got a little bit of extra piece around there, but that's standard on a Blazer. I don't know what color this midsole is. I don't know what to call it. It's kind of an off-white, but it's really nice. These are a lovely pair of shoes. I can't wait to bring you the on foot for these, because I think these are gonna look super, super nice. Right, let's just stop for a moment and let's just admire. See, that smells like leather. It doesn't smell all glue-like. I know for some people this is weird, but it smells like a leather belt. Like, that smells really nice. Maybe it's the color, the smell of the dye, maybe. Oh, that's so good. SJ shoes, these shoes are ridiculous. Okay, so people, I know you're all getting very, very, very excited about the Dunks. I know you got super excited about those Dunks, but if I was you, I'd get more excited about these. These are the secret hidden weapon. These are super, super nice. These are better than the Dunks. These are so much better than the Dunks. The Dunks are nice, don't get me wrong, and you know, everybody knows I'm a Dunk man. You know, there's more Dunks there than, yeah, we'll say it, Dunkin' Donuts. I'm gonna use that for weeks, don't worry, I am using that for weeks. But these shoes, like, why did they not fly off the shelves? These are so nice. It's a classic Blazer profile, like just take a look. But the materials used on them, so good, so, so good. And even on the inside, like I'm looking at there's a felt piece. So like on the inner of the leather, oh no, it's the actual leather. That is just really nice, SJ. I don't know, like, right, I know I'm probably breaking the shoe here. Can you see the inside of the leather there? Is it coming through? Yep. I'm getting nods behind the camera. So it's coming through, like, it's just lovely. It's really lovely. It's hard, people, it's hard. You know, SB keep doing this to me this year. Okay, here's the other thing I've just noticed. So you know how I called out the 2 stars on the outside of the shoe? On the inside, we've got 3 stars cut into the leather. Have you got that, SJ? Yep, SJ's got that. I'm asking SJ a lot because these details are so small that you wouldn't naturally notice them. And so I have to double check. So people, Let me know what you think in the comments. Are these a super nice shoe? Would you cop these? I recommend you do. I know blazers are not to everybody's taste, but the leather and the materials used on these is pretty spot on. So, if you made it this far, thank you. Really do appreciate it. And if you'd be so kind as to give us a thumbs up, that would be absolutely spectacular. And camera too. Don't forget to remind our subscribers that if they really want to stay on and get notified about our stuff, what they're going to have to do to join that notification squad is go to the notification bell, which I think probably is lurking around here. YouTube just fiddle with the interface. We all know this, but it's just here, camera too. And if you haven't subscribed and you feel like subscribing, I'd really, really appreciate it. Thank you. SJ behind Sneaker Cam would really, really appreciate it, wouldn't you, SJ? Yeah, so if you like this kind of stuff, just to let you know that we upload on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we stream on Sundays. Join us at 8 PM UK time, that's 12 PM Pacific. And if you're in New York or on the East Coast, that is 3 PM. I'm not sure what time it is in the Midwest, probably between 12 and 3, somewhere in the middle. Anyway, come along, we love interacting with everybody. It's fun. I'm never quite sure what I'm going to say, as proved by this video. Until next time, everybody. See ya.